Welcome back to our Kenner Park build. We are getting the Dimetrodon enclosure set up. It's going to be primarily sandy, and we're going to fill in the rest of this once we actually get the Dimetrodons in here and check their needs and everything. We're trying to kind of use the existing water here, because I don't have really any good ideas for like a particular Dimetrodon enclosure. We are going to base it off of the Dimetrodon trading card from the Dimetrodon figure from Kenner, of course. Which is not much to build off of, but it's something. And really what that tells us is, let's put some logs in there. Some sand, some logs, some viney, jungly trees. Our galleys are hatched, and our Pachycephalosaurus research is done. So we get to work on... I think that was the Dracorex. We get to work on the Pachycephalosaurus, and we can make sure these galleys are going to be good. Yeah, so I talked about redoing this, and I think we're gonna. So why don't we go ahead and do this. I'm going to delete that. Actually, maybe I want to redo just the whole track. I like this. Yeah, let's just delete all of that from there and all of this from about here. And then start over. So I think what we'll do... it's not quite the curve I'm looking for. About that. That's pretty good. Now we'll just kind of run this pretty straight down here. Again, the inspiration here is going for kind of a paths mode in a lawn type look. Which is why we're trying to make this more angular, for one. Now we do need to have some spot over here where we like come up to exit, so let's just, you know, plan that out by putting in a little dip like that. And then let's go from this other side and meet it back up. So I think if we just go kind of straight here, that's pretty good. Yeah, something like that. A little bit straight on the sides, I think captures that aesthetic concept a little bit better. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend some value money to replant trees all along the section here. And then we'll redo the plant coverage. Okay, so let's do the... Yeah, the paras were pretty good just down by that corner. Okay, and they remain pretty good. Barely, but it's fine. The galleys, though, I've lost basically everything now. Yeah. So they need a lot of ground leaf. We were doing... Tall leaf, ground leaf. Yeah, we want the short one to actually be wider. We were doing 4 pips, I believe, spacing. So let's just use this to kind of widen out this whole thing. They're not even over in that section yet. Here I'm going to skew a little bit closer to this side, away from the fence, so that we don't lose this line of trees here, really. I'd like to keep that. I think they'll be fine when they get over there. So I might call that, well, yeah, let's call that good. No, let's not call it good. Let's actually see this out, the whole design here. That way we get the whole path done. And then if we put in more dinosaurs in this pen, which we surely will, we'll just replace some of this vegetation with some other stuff. But I think that works. Yeah, we got this nice, like, mowed out section coming down through the trees. And it's pretty well cleared out the whole way. It actually might be kind of neat as a tour. Just seeing this, like, narrow strip and then just the thick forest beyond that. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of gallimios, too. Okay, so yeah, I think that's good to go there. Let's look at... Well, I think we'll let this expedition come in. Well, I guess we won't. Oh, these guys need to be rested anyway. We pushed him on something. I was going to say we let this expedition come in and then we figure out what we want every scientist to do, but yeah. We just do this. And that's a 9 genetics on Pachycephalosaurus. So that's going to take a second. Oh, and I guess the other question is I don't remember where exactly we were on some of our genetics. 6 species for this one. Okay, so that was what was blocking the Dilos. 6 species in the park, and then we can actually get the real Dilophosaurs in. Ooh, perfect amount of Dimetrodon left here for one batch. Yeah, we'll use him on that rather than sending him on another dig right away. Alright, I think we'll be doing Carnotaurus next, so we can start to get that dug up. Dimetrodon is finished, so let's go figure out the next situation there. So, intolerant is fine, because we're not going to cohabit these. I need to figure out what the skin is supposed to be. These guys have 2 skins. Because there's the hatchling, which is like orange or something, I think. Yeah, okay. Champlain Calcarana and Svalbard Rana are the 2 I was looking at. Champlain and Svalbard. There's a Svalbard. Oh, I think it might be white with an orange sail, maybe? The, one of the hatchlings? I don't remember. Looks like we're missing one of the skins. So what is blocking that? Champlain is behind this, which is behind 6 species. So we get half the Dimetrodons now. That's acceptable. Yeah, Caprosuchus and Art can be pretty obnoxious. I had a few run-ins with them recently, too. So Svalbard with... I already forgot. Rana, which we have. Oh, yeah, which is the orange to go with the white, which is why it was orange and white. Yes. And the other one is Calcarana, which we have as well. So we're only missing the base skin. We have the pattern for the second set ready to go. And these guys had unfit and intolerant. That's fine. Social's good. We might push social pretty hard in this batch, actually. Because we want the alpha to be in the first batch, not the second. Just for the sake of, you know, knowing what the territory looks like and everything like that. Even if it, you know, fights don't really cause injuries anymore, but it's still good to not have your territory shift, your alpha change. At least in a small exhibit. In a larger exhibit, it probably doesn't matter. 5 modifications. I forgot these guys are, like, super moddable. So I guess we just do long-lived social. Let's do guaranteed long-lived, 75% social, and we'll get a little bit of resilience mixed in for disease resistance, I think. I think that's fine. Svalbard Rana. 7 genetics. Alright, and we'll just do the one batch here and then the second batch later. So these are going to be the orange and white hatchling style Dimetrodons, and not the classic green and yellow figure, big, large figure style Dimetrodons, but still, they are color palettes, so it'll work. We could also probably do some research here. No. Okay, when this guy's done with this synthesis in 15 seconds, we can send him out to do the Pachycephalosaurus. Boom. 6 eggs. 3 intolerant. I think we just take them all. Having the... maybe not. That's a little expensive. That's really expensive. Okay, the question is, what's the social for Dimetrodon? That's what we gotta look up. Dimetrodon, DynoDB, paleo.gg. Social group is 3 to 4. So we do want 4 of these. Social long-lived. Social long-lived nocturnal. Long-lived. They don't all have to be social, so that one's still pretty good. So then maybe we ditch 2 of the intolerance. No resilience anywhere. Oh, intolerant does increase dominance. So let's take the non-social intolerant. Oh, no, wait. He's going to actually be alpha. Okay, no. We need a social intolerant. That has to be the alpha. Okay. That's fine. Ish. I mean, they do tech jeeps, too, so having, less intolerant ones is actually relevant for that reason. That takes almost all of our money, but let's just go ahead and hit the go button on it. It's fine. We won't do research right away, then. We'll let a little bit of money recover here. Actually, how much was the Pachycephalosaurus? We could probably just do it, right? It's probably fine. I'm sure nothing wrong will happen. 200k, we actually can't. Because it's 9 genetics. That tracks. Definitely don't want to hire a new scientist right now. I guess we wait for the welfare specialist to finish the incubation and then we do it. Okay, I think that's the plan. I think that's fine. We've got a slight outbreak of disease, and the Dimetrodons are ready. So let's go ahead and release the first 4. And got a medical team already dispatched on the way here. Now that that's done, we can also do research. So we can also go ahead and just dispatch this crew. I guess maybe there's an argument to keep the welfare specialist around in case this needs treatment. It's pretty quick. It's 2 minutes. We'll be fine. If we can probably hire somebody anyway. We have $1 million to play with. We could probably use a few more scientists. Common cold. Okay, just common cold, so we can't do anything about it anyway. We should get the rest of this exhibit set up. I never really did that. Where do I want to actually put the gate? I think we will put it here. It's kind of a weird spot, but I want to make sure the Jeep can actually reach it. Yeah, I think we'll put this outside the gate, which is convenient. Because they always have to rendezvous with the station before they actually do anything. Assigned a post. Oh, we got rid of the one in here, didn't we? Did we never put one back in? No, we never did. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good either. We never did put this one back. That was for the gate to fit in there, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, Ranger Team 1 is now on carnivore duty. Let's get Ranger Team 1 to check on these dilos. They've been off-grid for a while. Make sure they're not dying of sickness or anything. And we did just delete a little bit of their environment there with that too. And then we need a feeder. I think the Dimetrodons are just a carnivore feeder, right? Not, they don't have to hunt goats. Why don't we just wait till they're in there? Make sure we don't give the wrong feeder. Well, it's not bad for them to have a meat feeder just in general. Right, there's the first one. Missing sand. You're a liar. Can't quite get a good view of him yet. Yeah, the camera wants to like tilt up, which is weird. There we go. Yeah, so pretty white with an orange sail. Gotta remind myself what the hatchling looks like again. How close did we get? The Dimetrodon hatchling. That just gives me the Dimetrodon figure. Oh yeah, it's actually unreleased. That explains why it is. Yeah, it's the Scrap Davis hatchling, which was never actually released. Although there is, I believe, one that exists on, or one or two or so that exist in collections. Yeah, it's actually not bad. The Dimetrodon hatchling is white body, then the orange sail, and then orange like along the head and the back a little bit. So this is pretty close. This is not too shabby.
I finally get it. I finally.
Okay, so sand good, meat, water, and forest. Oh, so they need way more water than that. I guess we'll expand off of the existing waterway. Kind of forgot they need so much water. Well, they need a lot of water proportionally, but their environmental requirements are actually fairly small.
Understand why people have a fear of the dark. Once you peer into the shadows and see a pair of Dimetrodon eyes staring back at you, well, you'll be having nightmares for years. That's if you're lucky enough to walk away, because believe me, not everybody is.
Wow, they really do need their water. Okay, there's the water. Now for the forest need, we might want to try and do just decorative trees for its visibility's sake. Yeah, I'm not too sure which trees I really want to use. The short bushes look pretty good. I suppose short trees kind of works with like the Dimetrodon environment too. It's too bad there aren't like multiple biome trees here available. That it's just the woodland trees. It'd be nice to have some more jungle looking trees for this. Oh, shit. Really? How do you have rabies already? You're not even on the ground. No, they are proto-mammals, so they are more dog-like than a dinosaur is for sure. You might need more water yet, too. 4%. I'm mixed on the idea of a Cenozoic DLC. We do have the Smilodon in Camp Cretaceous, so like should have it in the game. But I don't want to get too many Cenozoic Cenozoic creatures, because I prefer to stick with just dinosaurs and prehistoric reptiles from the similar era. Stick with Mesozoics generally, in my opinion. But There's a small argument for mammoths in the franchise too, because of some stuff with Masrani, the corporation, not the person. So I don't know. I'd be most inclined to see just saber-tooth, maybe mammoth, thrown into a otherwise not mammal-focused DLC. Let's throw down some more these guys and see if we can get this sufficient. See, the thing with the other ones we had in the previous park build with the hotel, three park builds ago. Yeah, it was Jurassic World, so it would have been 3 built ago. Those ones were They had confined space adaptation, which gives them humble, which makes a big difference into their spacing requirement. Now where's 4? 4 is still not on the ground. Alright. Okay, immediately take care of that stupid idiot with rabies. Get all these open. And now that we have 4 on the ground... Okay, forest need is still not quite met, but it is close. Let's try and sneak those trees in before we run into any issues. Oh, that one might not be counted yet. Okay, Dilo gate is down. Do we have Jeep nearby? Jeep. How's the medical team only right there? Both the Jeeps are in the field. Where are the Jeeps? They're both in here status checking. Okay, you need to get over there immediately, my dude. And that gate is busted up too. Okay, so we get the one out of the paras and send them immediately over to that gate. Okay. This Dimetrodon's making a run for it. We're gonna trank that down. Is that the rabbit? That's the one with the rabies. That's really funny. He came to the medical team. Kind of nice of him, almost. There's that one. Okay. And of course this territory is just giant now. So we have no idea if it actually was completely correct in the end. Where the hell's my other Jeep? Come on! Okay, they're both racing towards the gate right now. Great. Okay, that's taken care of. As soon as these claw marks drop, we can pop the shelters open. That one's in the air. Come on! Calm down, last one. Okay. Crisis averted, mostly. Yeah, they're missing water. And area? Just slightly. Okay, pen is not sufficiently sized. What can I do? I mean, we have space back here. I guess I could just... I was going to leave this lake alone, but I guess we just expand to it. Because that's the easiest place to expand. Yep, storms can be a bit tough if you're not prepared. Big thing is keeping a reserve of money on hand so that when a storm does happen, you don't get caught without cash. Because that's what'll really do you in. How are you obstructed? Wait, it was good for a second. Was it good for a second? Yeah. You have to go slightly past, and then it links. Fine. Alright, we'll add that extension to their enclosure. It does mean we're going to have a problem fitting more dimes in here, though. Also, visibility might be an issue. That viewing tower is really far down. We have the hotel here, actually, so it's fine. Alright, gotta clear that out. You're dying. Yes. Get over there. Everybody is also done. Our scientists are completely back. Yeah, bridges and caves would be really cool. Bridges should have been in this game, really. I think $2 million. I think we can upgrade the science center. I think we can invest in that now. Where is my science center? Down here. That's where it is. Extraction capacity for $1 million. %. We'll switch over to Pachycephalosaurus. Because that we can actually put in with the paras, I think, and that'll be fine. Okay. Any research we want to do? With just the 5 points here, probably not. Probably would be worthwhile to pick up another logistics specialist. We don't have one. Keep an eye out. Okay, the fence is built. That is rock, this is sand. Okay, and then we need more water. So I guess we can just merge this. And I'm gonna actually, yeah, pull that back a little bit, I think, so the car can get through better. Maybe we don't make that so reduced. Like that? Sure. But then they need to move down there to find it. They're not going to escape at 94%, so we can leave them alone for now, and they should eventually sort it out. I do want to do some other stuff in here, so I got to remember which brush it is. I think it's fibrous that has logs. No. It is not fibrous that has logs. Leafy? Yeah, Leafy's the one with logs. Okay. So basically, I want to try and get some logs in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and then anywhere we don't see a log, we're going to delete the plants we just put in, basically, to get the sand and the space back. So there's like kind of a log there, a stump there, a log there. We're going to keep that stuff in. Then there's a log right in front of the viewing gallery. We'll try to keep that. This can get deleted back here. That's as small as we can go. This can all go. I don't see any logs in here. Yeah, mods are a large reason I've stuck with PC gaming for basically my whole life. Or all of my adulthood life. I do like a lot of modded runs on other games. Not much of a console gamer. Okay, I think something like that's fine. We get those logs. We can put a few extra trees and stuff over here because this corner looks a little out of place compared to the rest of the exhibit. Just go grab maybe one big tree and some little ones. Kind of just pick these at random and rotate them around a little bit. Then we'll get some more of the smaller trees, since they look a little more properly Dimetrodon sized. I'm aware of the gaming beaver. Don't watch them. I don't watch many other Jurassic YouTubers or dinosaur YouTubers beyond like some actual dinosaur science channels. Oh yes, we got this guy dying. That is a parasaur at 49%. I cannot find him in the trees. There is one tiny flaw with this exhibit design, and that's finding your dinosaurs in the trees can be awful. 49, 69. Okay, so there's that. Have the Dimetrodons. Yeah, they're still their old border. This might not update until they actually move over there. We can always rustle them in that direction. Sorry, are you... Comfort 88%. Okay, they are all missing ground nut. Why missing ground nut? Because they deleted it, I guess. Huh. I'm not sure why they don't have enough now. Maybe when we checked, there was a bit of a different mix in there. Like maybe some of them had accidentally separated off. Yeah, Jurassic difficulty is really all about game familiarity. Like, the big thing is just, like, understanding how shops work and when to, like, expand and put in more shops and stuff. And using your space really efficiently. Speaking of, we added the Dimetrodons. We haven't checked the ratings. 64%. We definitely need more shops. Transport rating 87, accommodation 91. We could use a hotel. In terms of large amenities, we are blocked by 2.5. We've got this set of small over here. I guess those can just stay in for now. Let's just throw down a set of mediums back over here by the Dimetrodon area. Do I want to pull that out of there? I don't think we need to. This one actually does sort of fit. Pretty sure it was blue there for a second. Oh, for very much a second. Okay. I don't remember how much yellow we're still pulling in the park. A bit. Yeah, Southwest USA, you need some really like compact initial exhibits with your limited building space, and then tours are really nice because you can snake the tours through multiple enclosures between all the different little connecting points. Oh, and if tours are bugged for you like they are for me, it's going to be really complicated. Speaking of, are tours still bugged in this load? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like they are probably. It's probably no coincidence that we have 2 sets of 5 cars on either side. But the shorter path is helping here, resetting the tour enough to keep 10 cars out at least. Could be worse. Oh, we got a Dimetrodon expanding down there now. That's great. Let's get our other amenities. We need drinks and shopping. I think we'll just put them over here. I guess we could put in that hotel too. So we should maybe put the hotel in first. That way we don't get in our way with it. Yeah, because there's this little gap there that's kind of untouched, uncovered. Unviewed is a better phrase for that. There's not really a good spot to sneak it in here. Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can get. Even if we remove that ranger station, I don't think we can get close enough to the water. I might just do that. Oops. Because then we can get this a little bit closer at least. And then I think we still should have a path through here, though. So we'll just do it like that. Yeah, copy swarming would be fun. We haven't really had a proper copy swarm in much of anything since the Lost World, which is kind of disappointing. Amenities, we gotta go to here. Yeah, so we still need drink and we still need shopping. So we'll just tuck them on this back section. Slightly different terrain heights. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's make sure we flatten this out. That's obnoxious that it didn't end up being the same height. Yeah, this is all slightly different. Oh well. We'll stick with the hotel in the back here. That'll get us the best height, basically. It's good to start with. Oops, this should be shopping. We're out of power. You're not drawing power, though. What is actually out of power? The fence back there? Yes. Okay. Power check. 60. Can we get the upgrades? I would rather do the upgrade, if we can. .5 stars. We cannot. Okay, let's put in a new power generator. Jurassic era. I could tuck it in over here. You know what? That's not bad. That's like a good way to like end this path, this kind of maintenance path area, with a power generator. I don't really want to take up this spot with a power pylon. That works. Facility path. Right like that. Okay. Bunch of stuff that isn't Pachycephalosaurus. Not the best. What can we clear out here? 2, 2, and a 3. There we go. It's a very... Dominion is very rough around the edges for me. It's, I have a lot of issues with it. Just throwing some dinosaurs on the screen doesn't do it for me anymore. I need a little bit more than that. They can't just be there. Okay, we can still get some Pachycephalosaurus with the B team here. Are you gonna status check these guys at any time? Because I'd like to actually see what the territory looks like. Thank you. Prehistoric Planet was awesome. Okay. Everybody else is good. Oh, 2.5. Okay, that's from the shops coming online. That makes sense. And the hotel. The hotel and the shops combined. So now we can do large amenities. We can actually do power upgrades. Both of those are worth doing. 2.5 puts us officially at the halfway mark, which is also a good time for us to grab another logistics specialist if we can find one. That way we can keep more research going simultaneously with everything else. Genetic specialist. As somebody who does not enjoy summer, I feel very much like the Dinocaris as far as swarms of bugs go. So I understand what he was thinking in that moment. Could also work on the aviary. $3 million bucks. Do I want to pull in that genetic specialist right now just to have him? I might. We'll need them eventually. Yeah, let's grab them while they're here. A little expensive. 554. We're fine. We don't need to min-max this. It's easy. Alright, why don't we leave this episode off here then? Having hit 2.5 and got the Dimetrodons in, that's a decent spot to leave it at. So until next time.